Okay, so we're going to talk about one of the fundamental sweeps from the knee shield half guard, which is the underhook series. Okay, so as everyone should know, we're in our knee shield half guard, right? One of the first options we always look for is this underhook, right? Always looking to build up and look for this underhook. So what do we do once we get this underhook? Okay. So what I like to do is I shoot my knee shift through, I build up on my elbow, I shoot my underhook, right? And what I don't like to do, it's my opinion, that it's not good to come to the waist, right? And just leave this leg free. Because if he's free to move this leg, he can very easily just drive back into me by driving this knee over my stomach, right? Go ahead. And put me back onto my shoulders. Or you can even do stuff just like, he can just square back up and put me in a front headlock if this leg is free, right? I come up, he squares up, and now I have to worry about his offense. He can also do things like, step over arm bar, right? He can shoot triangles and stuff like that. So what I like to do when I come to my underhook is always look for the single leg instead of the waist, okay? So, shoot my underhook. I make sure my bottom leg is free, and I replace it with my top leg. Making sure that this leg doesn't go anywhere, right? I'm gonna flare his leg out just a little bit until I can come down to the single leg right here. Once I take this bottom leg away, I'm gonna hip heist and close my grip right here. Now I'm working on the single leg, okay? So let's turn. Scoot back a little bit. Okay. So I'm in on my single leg. Let's talk about finishing a single on the mat, okay? If your opponent's relatively unskilled, he's just gonna leave this knee right here. I can always just change to this double. I can grab his knee, I can grab his ankle, and just drive through and easily put him to his back and take top position, okay? A more skilled opponent is gonna post that leg out, okay, where I can't grab it, okay? He's gonna use this whizzer to drive back into me, okay? And I wanna look for that reaction. If I feel like he's coming hard into me with his whizzer, I'll look for a limp arm, right? So I feel him driving into me, I limp arm, and I just come and cover the back, okay? But what I see a lot of people doing is they just automatically go to the limp arm without really trying to drive into him, circle to the back. Because if I don't get a reaction from him, right, if Levi's not pushing back and I just limp arm, he just stays where he is and he can easily take the underhook and put me back to my shoulders, right? So I need a reaction from him. I need him to actually drive back into me if I'm gonna use that limp arm, right? So the only reason he would drive back into me is if I'm trying to push into him and circle to his back. So that's the primary option when you get on the single leg, is to circle to the back and to start to try to put pressure into his leg and shelf this leg, right? Now his whizzer is extremely weak. It's very easy for me to climb up and start to cover and take top position. Because of that, he has to drive back into me with his whizzer, and that's when I get the limp arm, okay? So, the primary thing I'm looking for is to circle to the back, even if he has the whizzer. Shoot my underhook, I replace, I make sure this leg isn't going anywhere, right? So he can't step over arm bar, shoot a triangle, he can't drive back into me, he can't square up to a front headlock. I switch to my single, hip heist, and I start to circle to the back. Circle, pressure, pressure, shelving the leg. Okay, and from here, it's very easy to get top position. Okay, so we'll just show the various options in real speed. First one, he leaves his knee there, okay? Real easy for me to sweep. Okay, or we come to the ankle. Okay. Next one. Actually, I totally forgot. The dumbest reaction would be to not whizzer at all. You just take the back. But no one's gonna do that. But anyway, he whizzers. He gives me a good strong whizzer. I circle to the back, okay, and I shelf the leg. Okay. The next one, he whizzers, but I get some strong resistance. He begins to circle. I can't quite get to the back. I feel that pressure, and I give it to him. I just limp arm, and he should fall straight to his face. Okay? Underhook series from knee shield half guard.